Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everybody's having a great week. I do apologize for the past several days, Monday through today, the day I'm recording this, have not been uploading, going through some personal things, and that I probably will be taking a brief hiatus, uploading every single day. I do plan on still uploading one video a week at least until I get things sorted out, but this has been on my mind for such a long period of time, is doing a NBA 2K tier list. And that, again, when it comes to tier lists, when it comes to the discussion of the best player, the worst player, these are all of our own opinions. And that I grew up loving Reggie Miller. I grew up with the Indiana Pacers from the time I was about 4 years old to now. I still love the Indiana Pacers. I didn't really get into loving the NBA until 2K11, and which my friend Zach, he got me into 2K because he went and rented NBA 2K10 at I think it was a Hollywood Video. This is how old that game is, 2K10. We had rented the game, and that the games. I'll go ahead and scroll up because these other games below, you guys, we haven't done any of the other stuff up top. 2K, the original 2K through I think 2K9, I did not play any of them. Not a single one of them. I played Madden through this period, in which I do not plan on going back to Madden because Madden is a garbage game. But I thought I'd get into some NBA 2K tier list. I might even get into some, I might go ahead and do my own tier list of teams that are title contenders through teams that are tanking after this video. But when it comes to this tier list, I'm going to go ahead and let's just knock out the trash. These games were not playable because they're so glitchy, buggy, just downright, they just gave up. And we'll start with the original one that is complete trash, 2K18. Everybody and their mother will agree to this, that 2K18 adds every single time you did anything, whether it's in a loading screen or any circumstance, playing any mode, you had ads every single time. It was a garbage game. Bugs, glitches, they gave up the minute the game came out. To 2K19, they just said, we're moving on to a new column. We're focusing on the next game. We're not going to even touch this current game. And another game that was pretty trash, 2K20. It was the copy and paste of this game right here, 2K19. Ronnie had talked that it's not the same. It's not the same park or the same. Park. It was a copy and paste of 2K19. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if they just grabbed all the codes, or kept the same codes as 2K19. And they just replaced the 19 and added a 2 and a 0. It was garbage. And that was also a period of time in my life that was pretty rough. So I didn't play it at all, or play it very much. But from what I have seen and what I did play of 2K19, it was garbage. It was rough. For what I heard, again, this is 2K. Everybody during 2K20/21, we all had a really difficult thing going on in our life with that pandemic, that circumstance in our life. So 2K21, I didn't play it all that much because I was going through some personal things in my life. But I thought it was at least meh. From what very little that I did play, it was pretty decent, I guess. Yeah, I'd say Yeah, I want to say I'm gonna put it in good. They actually did update. They did bring in the evolution cards for my team. They did actually change up the scenery. Yeah, I liked it. And then into next gen, they actually added the city. And as you tell, they did not have 2K22. And if I were to have 2K22 on here, I would probably put it. I'd probably put it above. Well, yeah, I would put it above 2K21. I would probably put 2K21 and meh, and I'd put 2K22 and good, for the fact that for 2K22, it blew up my channel. You guys have loved my 2K22 content. My shooting video blew up and is continuing to that every single day. I'm getting 10 to 20 views a day. It's over 2,000 views. It's just incredible. I would have never guessed that you guys would have blown that up, that video, that much. But yeah, I would put it in good. I would put 2K21 in meh, in my opinion, because of what had transpired for my channel. For the actual game, though, I'd probably put them both in meh. When it comes to 2K10, again, I didn't play a ton of it, but I would put it in good. It started my career, and this was back whenever you couldn't go and have like 99 everything, or you couldn't have like glass cleaners where they could have a 75-3. You had power forwards that actually could only, if you did spend points in certain categories like a stretch 4, it was going to cost you more to get points to get that 75 threes than if you were to put points in like inside scoring and rebounding. But this was before online, and I love all the games that were before the microtransactions, the online play, because the cheesiness wasn't as competitive. It was very casual. I liked that circumstance. Again, online play, I absolutely suck at it. I've been trying to continue to play Rec with Zach and the guys, and I'm okay at it. And so, but yeah, I thought it was good, and everybody and their mother and I will agree to it that this is actually. We'll go ahead and type this out. Goated. It's a straight up goated category. This game was unbelievable. What started my time with 2K. For the past 11 years, I've been playing 2K and been loving 2K ever since then. Loving 2K ever since then, but again, there's been moments where I just am so frustrated with the cheesiness of some of the modes, the certain circumstances. But it's goated. This is what got me into not just 2K, but NBA. I love every single team out there. I love anything from the Houston Rockets to the Phoenix Suns. Some of the best teams to the worst teams. I love every single team because of this game, and ever since then I've been playing every single game. Will have to go and try to take it a little bit easy on me when it comes to this tier list. That I don't remember a lot of some of these, or I don't remember a lot of these games and their gameplay. I would say this was probably good, if I remember correct. It was Michael Jordan back-to-back covers. The gameplay, I think they probably implemented better like mechanics in it. I don't really know too much about it. This is bad. This was the beginning of microtransactions. This is the beginning of my team. I like my team. I like the ultimate team. But the amount of money that you have to spend to get top tier, to have that opportunity to win that $250,000 to do the Super Bowl for Ultimate Team, you gotta really spend money. Like, y'all, you grind out and spend every single minute of every single day, grind it out. It's the beginning of it, but I'm gonna actually go one tier up. Just because what I'm just talking about is that if you had that right momentum, and that I do enjoy my team, that if you have the right mindset that you're willing to grind it out, my team's not bad. It's whenever we get, when it came to like 2K20, where you had the gambling, it was blatant gambling. You can go check out Angry Joe's show. He talked about how much of a gambling circumstance it felt like, comparatively to 2K13, where it was just strip microtransactions. You either spend the money or you can just grind out trying to earn yourself the cards. It was a totally different time period between then. But I didn't mind it. Here's where the next gen jump, and where the mechanics, the gameplay actually had jumped up quite a bit. I would actually say probably good. And to be honest, I'd probably actually say it's probably above these two. But golly, the cover does not mean much to me. LeBron, by golly, that Miami Heat LeBron was amazing. By golly, the other two, during these times, I would take easily over LeBron. But the covers don't mean anything. The gameplay is what mattered. And the jump from 360, PS3 to PS4 and Xbox One was just a different animal. And that's where, like, 2K20, the gameplay did jump up, but, or not 2K, yeah, 2K20. Is that right? No, 21. Right there. I put it meh. That jump from graphics, it looks so realistic, but I just can't put it over the original two, these original three, that mechanically, gameplay wise, these games, it wasn't about just my team. I liked those two other games. The reason why I'm hesitating is that I kind of want to put it in good, but I'm gonna keep it where it is for now. 2K15. Trying to think. These two I look forward to talking about quite a bit. 2K15, was it bad? If I remember correctly, it was not good. It didn't really have, I don't remember my career for, hold on a second. NBA 2K15, my career. Creation, playing the games. I'm trying to just think. Huh. I just can't remember. $2K16 had a lot of cheesiness in it. Yeah, I just don't remember 15 all that well. if I'm being honest. I'm gonna take this and say that better than everything below, of course, when it comes to 2K16, that when it comes to 2K16, there was a ton of cheesiness. If I remember correct, there was a play where you could go and you sit on the sideline or sit right in the corner of the court, and you could just slide through and just dunk every single time. It was the cheesiest play of all. But I do like... I think it was it the NBA 2K16 that had the multiple courts you could play on? Career Parks? Is it 16? My Career and the Park. Or was it... I think it might have been 17 that had the multiple parks. Yeah. Possibly. My Park. Yes. 17 had the parks. 16, I think, only had one park. No, it did have parks too. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna actually take that over. Do I want to actually even put it up further? There? I know I'm gonna put this up here. I'm putting 17 up here. I actually might go with that. Do I want to put it at 17? And then the last one, certainly not least, 2K19 was one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite of all time. I love 19. I played the living crap out of 19. Oh my word, it was fun as hell. I love 19. Now I'm just looking through. 2K11 easily goated. One of the best of all time. 19, again, I played the living crap out of it. I love the new scenery that they added. My team was addictive as hell. I loved 19 for that fact. 17, I love the parks, the different parks that you could play on, and that each park could win against another park in a head-to-head in like tournaments. It was cool as hell in that circumstance. You had the My Career for 17 that had the one young man. What was his name? Characters. What was his name? Oh, it was our buddy that ended up. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Dad Bruce, no. I thought it was 17. Fairly certain it was 17. Because it had Spike Lee. Or was it 16? That's gonna drive me nuts. Spike Lee. CC. What was the 5th? I'm fairly certain it was. Like, I have it on the top of my head of what his name was. Oh, there he is. It was 16. Oh. What was his? I see him right here. And I actually should go pull him over here. What was this young man's name? 16. What's his name? In a dream. Princess Neat CC. Freak. Huh. What was his name? Parkside Dragon. College. Frank Kaminsky and Kelly Oubre? Really? That is gonna drive me nuts. What was the young man's name? Yvette. Vic! Okay, so 16 was Vic. I might should put that in front of 14. Do I like this? I just don't remember 15 all that well. I kind of like delete. Let's just delete the row. Yeah, I think that would be fine. There's no real bad one. Again, I didn't play any of these, unfortunately. Trash, meh. Do I like this? Yeah, I kind of, well. 2016 or 2K16. Kind of want to move this further down to here. Do you like that? I like. This was a more implemented Parks, and I like the story of 16 a lot. Spike Lee did a great job at 16 and 17 for story, because Michael B. Jordan was in 2K17, and he did a great job. He was broken as hell in that game. Because he would team up, you would have him on your team, and you could just pass it to him. He was just like bucket after bucket. I kind of like this. I think this is my tier list. Easily, these are trash. Easily trash. These two are goated. I loved 19 and 20, or 19 and 11. Again, I didn't really play all that much of 21 or 20, but it's. I think that's it. But like what I talked about before, when it comes to I accidentally pushed hold on a second. Oh, okay. Possibly. Okay. That was weird. Sorry about that. I guess I might push a button to get rid of the camera, but I think this is going to be my tier list right here. Why is there no music? Come on, computer. Okay. Cool. Okay. But yeah, this is going to be my tier list here, guys. Leave your comments down below of what your goated, or what your tier list is like. Like what I talked about before, this is going to probably be my last video for the week. Gotta take care of some personal stuff. But, hopefully next week I might get back better into a better position in life, and that we'll be able to go and just continue to blow up the channel. Next week will be the last week before, or the last week of the NBA regular season before the NBA playoffs start, and we'll know the seedings, whether it's 1 through 10. And I plan to go and talk to Mike and Zach from ZCam Sports Talk, have them come over, and we can go and do a podcast, talk about all the NBA teams through, like I said, the Suns, through the Rockets, talk about how they are, where they stand for next year, for who's going to possibly win the championship, so on and so forth, next week. But with all this being said, guys, I'm in this video right here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe, possibly. Talk to you guys later.